This is a complete walkthrough to the Seabound Soul Tall Tale in Sea of Thieves with all the commendations that you can unlock and how to do it. So in order to start this Tall Tale, you're going to need to head over to Shipwreck Bay onto the ship that is wrecked on Shipwreck Bay. When you get to the wrecked ship, just climb the ladder and go into the room and you will see the Tall Tale book is on the table directly in front of you. You'll see after some time, Arthur will come out the painting, but if you turn around, you will see in the corner here on the crates is the first journal that you need to read. After Arthur is finished talking, you will see in the distance east of the ship, there are some green ghost ships that you need to follow. Now before you sail to those ships, don't get too close because we're going somewhere behind them first here at Shiver Retreat. We're going to this island at that location. You'll see on the island at that location, the second journal is sitting on top of a crate in front of a lantern. And now you can sail towards the ghost ships. Make sure you follow the direction that they're facing. As soon as you get too close, they will disappear and more ghost ships, or the same ones, will appear further back in the distance. We're going to go to the one with the red sails first. Now you'll see near the ship with red sails, which is the Ashen Dragon ship, there is a sunken ship just behind it. At the sunken ship, you're going to want to jump into the water. You will see there will be a shiny thing in the distance over there. That is a skull that you need to collect. If you have your lantern out, you can actually see how the ghosts died and like the rest of their ship parts there, and just pick up the skull. Now, when you swim up on the closest island, you'll see Arthur standing there. All you have to do is give him the skull. He'll cut it with his sword, releasing the soul, and then he will eventually talk for a while and give you some more notes in your book that's going to lead you to the next location. Now, if you open up your quest journal and go to the last page, there'll be a picture of an island. There's only two options here. If you get the first one, you need to go to Fletcher's Rest Island, just near it. And if you have this picture over here, you need to go to Kraken's Fall. Not directly on the island, just around it. But again, before we sail there, we're going to go to Liar's Backbone to get the third journal. Just as I marked on the map there, you will find it against the tree that is on the western end of Liar's Backbone, and you can read the third journal. And now you're going to head directly to the northwest to Try Rock Isle in the middle over here. This is to get the first Ashen Artefact because you need 3 of them for your commendation. Just use your lantern at that spot on the map that I showed you and you can just dig where the skeleton's digging and you will find the artifacts. They don't really sell for much, but you can just dig them up to get the achievement. In order to find journal number 4, you're going to go to the island called Scorch Pass at this location over here. You'll find the book resting on a black rock standing literally all in between all of these palm trees on this green area, and that is the 4th journal that you need to read. You'll find the second Ashen Artifact at this location on Curse Water Shores Island, literally at that spot. As you did before, hold out your lantern to see the skeleton digging, and then just dig at that spot there to find the artifact. Again, it doesn't sell for much. For the final artifact, you're going to go to Cinder Islet, however you say this, at this location over there. Again, just use the lantern to find where it is, and then dig at that spot. And fly up in the air because these stupid things are annoying. Alright, so now back to the main objective. Go to the last page of your book. Go to the location as we talked about earlier. Either it's Fletcher's Rest or Kraken's Fall. You need to get close enough to the island so that it says its name on your screen like this, and then the ghost ships will appear. You just have to look out all over the horizon. If you need help, just get in your cannon and shoot yourself into the sky and look for the ghost ships. You can see the one I need to head to is right at that distance over there, So like before, sail towards the ship. When you get close enough, it will disappear. And if you look where that ship was facing, you'll see another one in the distance, and that's where you need to go to. Now, as you get close to the Ashen Dragon ghost ship, take note of the direction that it's facing, because you're going to need to head there the moment it disappears. You'll see more will appear in the distance. Now, when you get near it, you don't have to go to the sunken ship. You actually have to go to the island that the Ashen Dragon ship is parked at. On the island directly next to the ghost ship, you will see there will be a rowboat ghost, and if you use your lantern, you can follow the tracks of the guy. You need to follow his footprints, basically around the island. Just keep following the footprints until you get to an area where the skeleton shoots him and basically puts him out of his misery, and wherever he dies is where you need to dig, and that's where you're going to find his skull. Now pick up the skull and give it to Arthur Pendragon, who will appear next to you after you dig up the skull. And as Arthur did previously with the sword, he's going to cut this skull as well, and then the ghost is going to talk a little bit, and after a while, you're going to get some new notes in your quest journal. Now, if you open up your quest book and you go to the final page, you will see there is a map with an island circled. Now, there are a few examples here. This one is Ruby's Fall, but I'm going to show you all of them, and you just need to sail next to the island. You don't have to go on it. Now, if the circled map icon in your book looks like this, you need to head to Ruby's Fall Island. If your circled map icon looks like this, you need to head to Molten Sands Fortress Island. If your circled map icon looks like this, you need to go to Brimstone Rock Island. If your circled map icon looks like this, then you need to go to Morrow's Peak Outpost. Again, you're going to sail to the circled map icon, and you're just going to get near it until its name pops up on your screen, and the ghost ship will then show up on your horizon. Just search for the ghost ship in your distance and sail towards it. To make things easy for you, it is sailing directly to Flintlock Peninsula. You're going to go to this location over here on the map for the 5th journal first. What you're looking for are some barrels at this location over here. You'll see there is a torch on the island over there, and you can basically walk to this area where the barrels are, and you'll read the 5th and final journal on that little bench over there. Now you can go to the side of the island where the Ashen Dragon ship is and basically swim to the shore. On the shore, you can use a lantern, and you're basically going to follow these people with this coffin and see where they're going to bury this coffin. Go along with these footprints all the way until you get here. Author will then go inside and open the door for you, and you can just head in there to the coffin, and you can open the coffin and grab the skull off of the skeleton body. With the skull, as you leave the cave, you will have to fight some skeletons, so just kill the captain and the skeletons that he spawns with him. After you defeat those skeletons, you can take the ancient skull and give it to Arthur, who's standing outside the cave entrance, and that will be the end of the tall tale after he speaks and the soul speaks. I'm not going to reveal who it is in case you haven't done it already, and I hope you guys enjoyed the guide. I hope it was helpful, and thank you so much for watching.